Hello, everybody. So I have started doing multiple draft leagues right now, and I actually got picked up on this one, which I had to pick up a team that has gone 0-4. So I got to do a few revisions and change things around. I did get to go ahead and start with Calyrex, Ice Fighter, Incineroar, Raging Ball, Alola Ninetales, and Glimmora. I dropped a few mons and picked up another set of cord. I switched from going from Trick Room Ice Team to going to more of a Stall Team, picking up things like Tinglu, Chen, Pecharunt, Knuckle Stack. We're going for Hard Stall, potentially one-hit KOs, and really looking into using those Friend Guards and Scupa and Jigglypuff to go ahead and provide a little extra damage mitigation, as well as Grookey to go ahead and give us some health back. Do love the fact that I can use this team in a specific way that I can get away with. I know that most people do not agree with stall tactics, especially in doubles, but overall I think this would be something that I can get to pull off. Now, looking at my opponent for week 5, my technical week 1, I'm looking at a Kyogre, a Tornadus Incarnate, which is going to be running Prankster, of course, Archaludon, Mousehold, Zapdos, Pikachu, Torracat, Hydrapple, Malamar, Dreadnought, Bruxish, and Colossal. So a team that is more focused on setting up and running in rain. I mean, Tornadus can go ahead and give some speed control. I'm not going for speed control. I need to control the weather. Alola Ninetales will play a very big factor into that. Kyogre is going to be one of the biggest threats with that Water Spout, Tailwind from Tornadus. I'm expecting to see the top 3 just make their appearance right there. Mouthful, a Friend Guard user, but also able to set up their Chaludon through Beat Up or Population Bomb, so that way it can get to that form of +6 defense to go ahead and get better, stronger body press. Zapdos and Pikachu like the rain for the thunder accuracy. Hydrapple can go ahead and use the Super Soup Syrup to lower my evasiveness. Even that way, like when storms can hit with no problem too, even without the rain, as well as the thunders from Zapdos and Pikachu. Pikachu having Lightning Rod, Redirection. So it looks like my opponent is going to have a very, very strong team core on here. That being said, I have come up with my idea of what I want to do for this battle. Go into my Meloetta strat box, use all my messiness. I'm thinking about running this. I really want to go ahead and focus on my original strategy, which is running its defensive way. So I'm bringing Terra Grass, Tinglu, my Terra Poison Rochen, my Pecharunt, my Calyrex Ice, my Ninetales, and my Grookey. So with Tinglu, the way I'm planning on running this is going to be more of a defensive set. I'm going to try to keep people from when they attack Tinglu with physical damage. I mean, there's not that much physical damage that can be done by their team, but I still want to make sure I can mitigate their special damage while still keeping that physical damage away from Tinglu. So we're going to run Protect, Ruination, Snarl, and Fissure. Nothing that really requires me to rely on Tinglu's attack stats, so which means that there's an Incineroar, which there an Intimidate user, which there is a Torracat, I can go ahead and not have to worry about that. 50% damage straight from the Ruination. Snarls will go ahead and knock out some of the special attackers as well. I have very high defense stat. I haven't invested anything in it at all, so it works better. All I have is the nature working for me there. And then Fissure just to go ahead and get some one-hit KOs. Looking at Chen, we're going more of the special defensive route with Chen, really putting extra points into that right there, HP being maxed out. We're going to try to keep things alive with Pollen Puff while going ahead and using Ruination and Leech Seed to go ahead and bring down the opponent as much as possible there. Again, the Tablets of Ruin plays a big factor into lowering the physical defenses and the physical offenses and helping me keep alive and longer too. Next is Pecharunt, very strong Pokemon indeed. I love it. I haven't gotten to use it yet because it's not legal in VGC, so this is a perfect opportunity right here. We're going to run Recover, Poison Gas, Malignant Chain, and Hex. Malignant Chain obviously does hit both opponents. I would love to get Poison off of that. Actually, I want to double check. it can leave it badly poisoned, which is even better. I would love to go ahead and leave something badly poisoned, just so that way I can go ahead and get some extra damage off over time. But otherwise, I do have the poison gas, which will work for a poison puppeteer, which will also confuse my opponent, and then I have Hex to go ahead and double up onto that damage as well. Running Terra Dragon because I want to go ahead and play very defensive with this thing. I'm not really looking to do damage like this team over time. That's why I originally said. But next we run into the Calyrex Ice Rider, which is my famous little Maple that has been playing very well in both Shadow Rider and Ice Rider. So Maple is running Protect, Glacial Lance, High Horsepower, and Trick Room. I might change that Trick Room up because I don't need to go ahead and go slow. I'm using this just to get like 1 or 2 Glacial Lances off early, and maybe if I have a Smart Strike, it might play into a bigger factor there. Might change it, not 100% sure yet. Next we have Alolan Ninetales, which is going to be more of a damage mitigating as well as a weather control part of my team. I mean, I have the Blizzard on there, I have the Aurora Veil to go ahead and block off any extra damage. Freeze Dry, just to go ahead and do some extra damage off onto things like that Zapdos and the Kyogre and then Moonblast. Pretty stable set right there. And finally, I got little Boom Jr., because we all know I had Miss Boom as my Rillaboom for VGC. So Boom Jr. is running the same thing that his predecessor would go ahead and run, going Fake Out, Grassy Glide, Wood Hammer, U-Turn. Again, mainly just there to go ahead and apply that Fake Out pressure, get that Grassy Terrain set up with a Grassy Surge, and really push to go ahead and keep everything alive as much as possible. Doesn't mean that it's going to be a valuable piece. Who knows? I may actually get off a Wood Hammer onto that Kyogre, but we'll see when we get into the battle. And we are back! And first off, I want to say thank you to the Dark One comment for my new logo in the top left, and Derek to my logo in the background. I welcome them so much. I have my new and my old logo here for myself, so I'm really excited. We are getting started. Going against Zeus for the no restrictions. We are choosing see. Okay. Kind of what I expected. Okay. When have I been on the quick save like that? Alright, watch in. Catch a run. Drink lotion has run leading, which would be a fun combination right there. I challenge on an option. Yeah, I knew that was coming. +6. Give it a shot. Reveal. Change out to Kyogre so you can get the rain back. The flash cannon now. real question is, what do I do from here? I guess Maple would be the best. Always remember that we're not having gone for we haven't gone for terrestrialization yet, so I have to beat the medicine cell. Take out the archaeology. Good progress in that Chaladon. Very slow with it, but still good progress. Not that he look at right best to recover while I turn out of here. Nice bet. You body press there? You have to body press there. Back into motion. Manipulate the chain again. yeah, absolutely happy with that. So you bring it back up, Kyogre. Pebbles here. The only reason I give up Pebbles here is because I don't really need it that much for the rest of this battle. It was more of a throwaway mon anyway, and a damage mitigator. It's not really doing much for me to knock out. I have like one more turn. More turn? Yes, that works. So what we'll do is coordination. Kyogre protect Pebbles. Shot will do some damage, but it will not knock me out. Kyogre is weaker. I can focus on snarling now. Now our Chaladon is not surviving much longer. This puts our Chaladon in range of fainting, I believe. Boom Jr. Should be fast. Oh, I'm not fast enough. Torcat's much faster than Incineroar. My question is, does he see that I'm faking out the right now? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. That was a very interesting match. Figure my team needs a little bit more time just to whittle everything down, but at the same time, I've had the control the entire time.